Before we get into today's video, I want to talk about my inspiration and why I decided to redraw this piece in the first place. This is the piece in question, and I was inspired by Post Malone and Sway Lee's song Sunflower from Into the Spider-Verse. I decided to redraw this piece because there are a lot of amateur mistakes in this piece, and this piece could be improved on in general. I'm going to talk about what I didn't like first. You may not notice this, but one of the biggest mistakes I made is the eye and how it's so much bigger than the right one. This doesn't seem so bad until you flip the canvas horizontally, and this is why a lot of professionals tell beginners to get into the habit of flipping the canvas at every stage of digital art, because everybody has this lane and things can turn out really, really wonky if you don't flip the canvas in the middle of your drawing. I knew this, but I didn't know how to flip the canvas horizontally in Photoshop, so I didn't Google it, nor did I try to look for it in general. The second thing I don't like is the sunflowers. As you can see, they're just really messy, and I was too lazy to fix them in the moment. And that is a choice I really regret, and now I wish I would have gone back to clean up the lines and add more detail just in general. The last thing I don't like is the hair overall. Again, I was being lazy, and the hair ended up looking more messy than it needed to be. And I just wish I had spent like 10 more minutes to fix the hair and make it cleaner. So there are a few things that I do like about this piece. The main thing is the color scheme. I like warm yellows and I thought it would be perfect for this piece, so that's why I did it. And I like the concept just in general. I hope you guys like the redraw that I do. I think I really improved on my art skills and just trying to make a cohesive piece in general. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.